Hey there, my conscious celestials. My name is 𝗘𝗫𝗣𝗟 and I'm here to help you consciously create the life that you desire. Right, let me just start off by saying this. So, everything that I'm going to be teaching you guys, guiding you on, etc, etc, let me just start off by saying there's nothing in these videos that I'm going to tell you is magic. If you have come to look for like some special technique or some like amazing technique or amazing like whatever, like this is not the right place. Like how I teach the law and how I want you guys to understand the law is that there is no special technique. There is no like, you know, rituals you need to do or whatever. Like this is a no BS. Like I genuinely want to give you guys the tools to not only manifest love in whatever capacity, which is what this series and these videos are about, but to genuinely understand the law and know the law for yourself, to then go forward and be able to manifest other things as well. Not just about love, but starting off with this, it's going to be a big help. So yeah, I just want to put that out there first of all. Like there is no, I'm not going to give you a special technique. There is no power in techniques. The only power is your conscious mind. The only power is you. The only power that there is your conscious mind. You don't need some kind of special technique. There isn't going to be some kind of special technique, etc, etc. You have to understand that the power is in your conscious thoughts and feelings. First, these videos are to help you realize that you are the power and your normal way of thinking and feeling is the power. Like it is the only thing to it. Like you are powerful and you are powerful enough to manifest what you want exactly as you are. There's nothing added that you need to do. It's just your thoughts and your feelings, and I'm going to help you with that. So first of all, I want you to understand that your mind is the only reality that you perceive and experience. Like that's it. What you get to experience, what you perceive, especially obviously like with this series, it's coming to love, but not just love, with all aspects. The reality that you experience is just from your mind. Like you can only perceive and experience what comes from your mind. And you can experience only what you believe to be true. Now, one thing about what I'm going to tell you to do in this video is something that a lot of you might fear, or you might be hesitant to do, or you might not want to do, or you might shy away from, etc, etc. But if you watch and you pay attention to and you take guidance from any of the videos that I'm going to put out regarding this, this is the video that you need to pay attention to. This is the step that I promise you, if you decide to skip this step, if you don't fully become conscious in this step and decide that you actually want to fully put all of your faith and trust into this particular step, it's going to be at a disadvantage for you. It's not going to benefit you in any way, shape or form to skip this step. Like if you are serious about manifesting self-love, an SP, or just a relationship in general, like love in any capacity, then you need to pay attention to this step. So for the next week, I want you to genuinely just observe your mind. For the next week, until I put out the next video, so next week Sunday, your only task this week is to naturally observe your mind. Observe your mind exactly as it is. Now, in relation to love, in relation to whatever you have decided to click on these videos for. Like I said, this video is if you want to manifest self-love, if you want to manifest an SP, a specific person, if you just want to manifest a relationship in general. If that is your goal, whatever your end goal is in relation to love, the first step this week is to just observe your mind exactly as it is. Because you have to understand, and if you truly understand the law, if you're getting to understand the law, or if you want to understand the law and you don't already, then you need to understand that everything starts from you. So no matter what your goal is, even if it is to manifest a specific person, for example, and you've had a bad history with this person and they you know, they hate you, they don't want to be, like whatever it is, right? Whatever it is, you have to understand that everything starts with you. Manifesting your SP, manifesting love, manifesting whatever, it's never about the outside. It's never about trying to change something outside of you or trying to change the other person. That's not gonna help you manifest what you want. Everything starts from you, and like I said a little bit earlier, the reality that you experience, everything that you perceive and everything that you do experience, that reality is created from your mind. So the first step is to observe your mind and see what reality you are already creating. So the point of this first week is to allow you to see for yourself how you already create your reality. See what thoughts and feelings you have about love. See, or about yourself when it comes to love, or if it comes to love in terms of relationships. See what thoughts and feelings you have about that. It's going to show you how you create and you sustain your current reality, no matter what that is, whether you are in a relationship, whether you aren't, whether you have problems with relationships, whatever. It's going to help you understand how you create that and how you also are currently sustaining that. It's going to show you how you generate your thoughts and feelings. It's basically to show you what you already do and what you currently do and how that is having an effect on your current reality and what you are experiencing. And the whole point of this is not only one, to be able to see the thoughts that you're having, the feelings that you're having, etc. By doing this, you're going to notice a pattern and you're going to see for yourself exactly why you are in the current situation that you are in, no matter what stage that is in when it comes to love. And like I said, in any capacity, self-love, romantic, SP, etc. It's going to allow you to see where you are, but then it's also going to motivate you and make it so much easier for you to then change your thoughts in the direction that you want them to go. If you don't already know what you are currently doing, if you're not 100% sure how you're currently creating your reality, etc., I feel like it's then harder to then make the changes that you want to make because you don't know what's already causing it. And I think also with this week, another reason why I need you guys to do this week and I need you guys to take this week seriously and to be on it, is because it's also going to show you and prove to yourself as well how you are creating your reality. You're going to see from your thoughts how your reality is created by you. And I think that is one of the most important things, because it's one thing for me to say this to you and it's one thing for me to make all these other videos about manifesting, etc. But if you don't already understand for yourself how your reality is created by your thoughts and what thoughts you're having and feelings that you're having that are creating the current situations that you are experiencing, it doesn't benefit you, and it doesn't benefit you in any way. It's just logic that goes in. But I feel like when it comes to the law, the most important thing is to experience it for yourself. You're always going to experience the law. You're always manifesting regardless. But being in a position where you yourself understand what I'm saying and what I'm guiding you on from your own perspective, because you've seen it for yourself, is so much more beneficial than me just speaking to you through the camera, etc, and you watching and listening to these videos. You need to experience it for yourself. You need to understand it for yourself. So for the next week, refuse to change anything in your mind, especially in relation to love. Do not try to consciously manifest anything regarding love. I don't care what it is, no matter what it is, you are not to try and consciously manifest anything. You need to allow your thoughts and your feelings to be exactly as they are. It doesn't matter if they are negative, doesn't matter if they go against what it is you actually want. You need to sit there. And this is why I said this week for some people is going to be uncomfortable. It's probably going to be a week that you think, oh, whatever, I can skip past it, because we don't always want to face the negative thoughts. We don't always want to face the things that are not exactly what we want, and we start to act out fear, and we don't want to think about those thoughts that are actually creating what we are experiencing. But you need to, I need you to see for yourself what thoughts and what feelings you are currently having about yourself, in regards to love, about that person, etc., that is creating your current reality. And the whole point of this week is to observe your thoughts and to see how you naturally manifest. Like, that is the whole point of this week, is for you to see how you naturally manifest and know that you're doing this for learning purposes. So when those thoughts do come up, when those feelings, etc., do come up, know that you are doing this to learn. You don't need to fight against it. I don't want you to fight against it. I want you to leave it exactly as it is, but know that you are doing this to learn, and be kind of distance from those thoughts, but take note of them. So another thing I want you to do is get yourself a special journal if you want to, or you can just use notes in your phone, or you can use a piece of paper, whatever. But I would suggest getting a journal. Like, it makes it more fun. Like, at the end of the day, I want this to be like a game for you guys, but I want it to be an educational, informative, and a game that genuinely, if you especially pay attention to this particular week and you see for yourself how you manifest, is going to change everything for you. Not just in terms of love, but in terms of all aspects and all different areas of your life. So get that cute little journal, get a special journal that you already have, and anytime you have any thoughts or feelings or anything regarding love, regarding self-love, regarding how you feel about yourself, regarding how you feel about that particular relationship, that particular person, relationships in general, whatever, whenever those thoughts and feelings come up, take note of that. So, and yeah, anytime you think, you feel, you accept any kind of beliefs, you expect anything, like when it comes to love, etc., write those down for the next week. Make it your task. Make it your task for that to be the most important thing you do for yourself this week, is to be taking notes whenever thoughts and feelings, etc., come up around. So yeah, one thing I want to mention as well, like, notice yourself. Notice how you feel about yourself in relation to love. Notice how you think and feel about yourself, about whether you're worthy, whether you're good enough, etc. You can even like go and watch like films about love, or go and watch like couples, or go and like anyone that you think has like really to you it seems as if they must really love themselves and have high self-esteem and high self-value, etc. See how you think and feel about those people. How does it make you feel to see that? How does it make you feel to see a couple happy? How does it make you feel to see someone else like getting what you want when it comes to love? How anything related to love and how you feel about yourself in relation to that, take a note of that. And what I want you to realize is that your thoughts are always the cause. They are not an effect. They are always the cause of what you experience. And that is the whole point of this week. Like I said, if anything, this is the most important week for you. Just keep your thoughts as they are. Do not judge yourself. Do not try to change them. Like, keep everything exactly as it is. I know some of you might be tempted to, I don't want to think that, or whatever, but no, for this week, keep everything exactly as it is. Write it down, take notes, and I will see you guys next week Sunday for part 2. So yeah, get to it. Enjoy your week. Be honest with yourself this week. Don't lie to yourself. Don't try to change your thoughts. Like, be the most honest and vulnerable that you have been with yourself in regards to love and how you think about love, etc., that you have ever been in your entire life. And I promise you, it is going to help you and be so beneficial to you. Like, this is the best thing that you can do for yourself. So yeah, I will see you guys next week Sunday. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you next week.